Hi guys, it's Alex H. I'm greeting you on a Sunday in December. It's actually December 8th. It's in the afternoon, and the freezing temperatures have given way. I think we have reached 50 degrees Fahrenheit today, and it feels really good to be out again. I was indoors for 2 days, and now I'm out at the park next to the municipal center, checking out the geese, and there were ducks, enjoying the pond here. I'm on a sort of, what do you call it, a gangplank or a pier? It lets you walk out over the water. You can see the one opposite me. It comes around. It's basically an elevated deck. It's really nice out. We can see those birds doing their formations in the sky. Maybe it'll show up on video. Give me a moment, I'm just getting my eyeglasses to see if I can tell the difference. But yeah, I'm gonna walk us around this lake. How about that, guys? See, all the birds have been having a time over here. Let's get our exercise on and enjoy the walk. Did I show my face yet? Let me turn around and say hi. Hello from Maryland. This is your friend and sister Alex H. Greeting you on another day. Thankful to be able to do it. Praises to God for a new day, a day we've never seen before. Praises to God for waking us up this morning, starting us on our way. Amen. Amen, amen. Look at that. With all the freezing weather we had, I felt like it might be next spring before I had a chance to come out, but here we are on December 8th, and it's a very pleasant afternoon in Bowie, Maryland. I sometimes admire, there's some, I think, condos adjacent to the lake. I imagine if I was in one of those and could just look out over the lake or pond anytime, that would be really nice. I wonder what that is in the water out there. I didn't notice it before. Make our way around. The gentleman is enjoying the bench and the lookout over the water. Previously, I was at a, what do you call it? A picnic table. The kind of picnic tables that have the bench seating on the sides. There's a couple of them over all the way across in the parking area. And I was seated there, enjoying the view and having a nice chat with my mom before I started the walk. Maybe I should come to have a closer look at the edge of the water. Not too close, but just closer, okay? I am careful. Oh, sorry for the fingers. I was looking out at those two geese swimming side by side. The building that's Over there to the left is the Bowie Municipal Center, and it looks like the local police have their offices there. The police for this city. There's plenty of birds out. They're on the borders. They're in the water. I saw a really big one when I was crossing the footbridge. And I guess I startled it. It was underneath the bridge. And when I started walking across, I heard this flapping. And the giant gray bird, it was tall too. I guess it had a very wide wingspan. It came out from under the bridge and just, flew a few feet away into the water. I think it may have been a crane or a heron. I don't know, it was gray and tall with a long neck. And it just stood so still for the longest time, like a statue. Oh, I see the ducks too. I don't know if, from this view, can you see where the tall reedy grasses are in the middle? Or they look like trees actually. In the forefront there, swimming to the right, there's some small ducks. It's mostly geese, but there are a few small ducks. I don't know. I'm messing up my focus when I put my hand in front of the lens. But yeah, you can kind of see the ripples in the water where they're headed towards the right. Wow, I'm enjoying so much. I don't know what's going to happen when I walk up here where there's so many geese. Do you see all of them, guys? There are so many of them. They're on the bank, right at the edge of the grass, by the edge of the water. Dozens. All right, let's walk. Let us walk. See, there's that nice rental, or I don't know if they're condominiums that people purchase, or do they rent like apartments that you rent on a monthly basis, or do they purchase to own them? But yeah, I would so enjoy sitting out on the balcony in the evening, especially if the sun, if you could catch a sunset, or I don't want to stir up any controversy with these geese, but I'm sure they must be used to people. I don't see any baby geese. goose, guys. We're not far from Bowie Town Center. Like I said, the municipal center is there, and then further to the left, it's just probably could just cut through and walk over there. That's a town center where all the shops are. I've shown it before with Starbucks and Brewster's ice cream and clothing stores and such. So nice. Okay, let's keep walking. I didn't even go around the whole pond yet because I've been so taken with the view and the sounds of the geese. Look at this, how the water, the bridge cuts across the water. Now this bridge looks like, I don't know if you would call it aluminum. It's metal. Like this. Yeah. Okay, guys. We shall continue. Let's make a full loop around the park. And I hope that I was doing a little test to make sure the camera was still filming. I'm gonna go I'll go to the left this way, which is clockwise. Yeah, this little town is my feel-good place. I like driving around here. I like the outside feeling around here. I think the way this, it's one of the newer developments. It's an old place, but I think it was one of the later ones to be developed. And they had a chance to plan it out with more modernization. Now this signpost says, it looks like it says, in 0.3 miles is Everest Drive. I don't know what Everest Drive is. And then in 0.7 miles is Allen Pond. And Allen Pond, I have shown on the videos before, is one of my favorite parks to go walking. It's not far from here. It's also in Bowie. Okay, this is another view of the geese. This is the park. I mean, not the park, but the path. And then some trees. And beyond the trees is a busy road and some homes. Not sure what road that is. Okay. Here we go on. We're up on the ridge, and then there's a gentle slope downward. Probably fun for children, as I would say. If it snowed, then you can get your, like a sled or something to help you slide down. We used to do things like that when I lived in Silver Spring, Maryland, and it snowed. We had a big hill behind our apartments and some woods. And I remember one winter just having fun with the other girls and boys in our neighborhood, taking turns sliding down. And that pathway was like, it was like swerving left and right. And It wasn't it wasn't easy, but we were safe. We made it. It was daring. You know, children are adventurous. I think these geese are called Canada geese, Canadian geese. With the black heads, the white stripe under the chin, the black neck, and then the grayish brown bodies. And then the tail feathers are black on the tip. I'm used to seeing like 2 or 3, but this is a whole congregation. They have a conference. Yeah, like spring is making a comeback, if only for a few days. And then you see how the water from the lake or pond continues under. There's some kind of drainage that brings it under this mound and out to that side. You can see it's like a creek where the shiny part is. It's pretty shallow up close, and it gets deeper, it looks as it goes. And this time of year, guys, the light seems brighter. It's like a crispy? It's crisp and distinctive, like brighter, because the trees pretty much have lost their leaves. The light is not filtered. So on a bright day, when it's not cloudy, it's quite enjoyable. There's that crane or whatever that large bird is. Can you see it? It's going over to the left. Its wings are spread. It just landed among some other birds, so it's camouflaged and it's too far to really zone in on it. How about the houses ahead? Are they called palisades? Let me see. Yeah, they're the palisades, townhomes. But their community name is Palisades. When I get out in places like this where I can just walk and move, it's like I naturally just feel better, because when I was at home all week, I felt kind of lethargic, achy, but out here I just feel good and energized. I see a sign that says park closes at dark. That's what the top sign says. It's faded away, and it says for their health and your safety, please do not feed the wildlife. No ice skating. Yeah, that's wise advice. Go around again. I haven't made it fully around yet. I went about 3/4 of the way around already before I started filming, and I think I'll go another full round. There's one tree that held onto its leaves for whatever reason. All the others have dropped theirs, and then that one in the middle, they've dried up, but they haven't fallen. Interesting. You can see how some of the homes have their decks, the wooden decks at the back of their homes. That's popular here in the mid-Atlantic region, at least in Maryland it is. I don't know about the others. I think Virginia as well. don't know about all the states. Now, what is this? The red one on the left says Bowie Station, circa 1913. Sacred Heart Church, 1711. Bel Air Stable, 1907. Bel Air Mansion, 1745. That's when some of these old things in the the city of Bowie were established. And then Old Bowie, Huntington City, circa 1900. Wow, it's a really old city. And it has one of the first historically black colleges and universities, which is Bowie State University. Look at that top one. It has the Bowie Station. You can make out a train. And then this one in the center, this green panel, the train continues along the top. And it says Bel Air Bowie at the top right. What else? I see a bridge formation and some people. Is it sports? It's hard to tell. Bowie, Maryland Centennials, 1916 to 2016. So this city is a little over 100 years old. Veterans Park, honoring all our veterans. They have the image of a soldier's helmet, the soldier's rifle facing downward with the helmet resting on the butt. And then this represents a pair of boots. Veterans Park, honoring all our veterans, soldiers who had served. Then they have the police, City of Bowie, which is, I showed you the building, the brown building behind me is the city municipal city hall. And Bowie Bulldogs, that's I don't know if you could make out the bulldog face, but that's the mascot for Bowie State University. And they have senior services, that's the bus. They have a senior services bus, City of Bowie, I didn't know that. And then at the bottom it says Green Bowie. It shows, it says Farmers Market, and then just the trees, which I really appreciate. And then on the right, the final panel, is the yellow panel. It says one city, one people. Let me see if I could get that. One city, one people. It shows diploma, because there's Bowie State University here. And then this up here, it has the areas of study. It says law, chemistry, algebra, biology, computer, and history. Growth, unity. I don't know if you call this a coat of arms or a shield, but it says growth, unity, progress. So it shows their values. Huntington City, Bowie Station. Okay, very nice. Playing and moving forward. Playing and moving forward. Yeah, Bowie is a very pleasant city to spend some time. Seems it's really nice for residents. It's nice to visit too. I'm not a resident, but it's a quick drive for me. I'm surprised, like whenever I come here, it's not that crowded. This particular pond, the way it is situated is not an obvious location. I probably wouldn't have discovered it if my daughter didn't tell me it was here. Let me say hi again. Hello again. This is Alexine speaking with you. I hope you're enjoying the walk. If you're still here, please give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe today. I'm growing and enjoying the community here. Please leave a comment. Let me know you visited. Thank you. This is where I had started before. When I first arrived, I was sitting here at the picnic table, looking out over the water and having a chat with my mom by phone. That's what I saw. So I'm gonna go around one more time. I hope you can stick with me, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Let's make another go around. Feels so good to get some steps in, to be moving. It feels good just to be outdoors and just feel the fresh air. It's not frigid. Yesterday my son was saying he had a headache because he slept with the heater on, and we're not used to that. You know, look in the can you spot the pump? It's like a yellow pumpkin. Someone decorated it and left it there, and then there's an orange one to the left, a little bit further inward. Did you see it? Let me see. It's the orange one. Okay. So if you ever visit the Bowie City Hall, you can park and for free, and behind it there's this nice place to visit, and it's a paved pathway. It's accessible. There's some seats around, not too many, but there are places where you can pause and rest if you need to, or want to just sit and observe, enjoy the view. You see these dried leaves? Crispy crunchy, crispy crunchy leaves. And then this vine, this green vine, I don't know what it grows, but you can see the thorns on it. Not sure what it will become. All right, so let's continue. We have some joggers, a couple of joggers. If I look through the trees, I see there was a department store, but now it's become some type of furniture store. The sun is glaring to my left. It's glaring off the water. You see the reflection? The sun is up high, but it's reflecting right on that water where I'm walking. Let me put my shades on. It's kind of blinding. So I hope you're enjoying. Thanks for being with me today. I'm going to continue around. So I've been on here for 30 minutes and 30 seconds. And maybe I can see how long it takes me to get around. I'm walking at a comfortable pace. I feel like I walk with an artist's stance and not necessarily a fitness stance, you know? Okay, there's the bird I wanted you to see. Do you see through the railing there? Yeah. I'm trying to get a view. Hello, tall bird. Standing so still. Are you fishing? You guys can tell me what type of bird that is. So let's come on across. On that side of the bridge, it's wild. And on the other side, it's the water. And I can see the water comes under, but then all of a sudden, there's the land. And right here, you can see the narrow outlet of water, but then it stops, it becomes stagnant. And it is again, water down on the side. I don't know how it happens. And then I don't know where this trash came from, but maybe it washed up across the water. Just on this side, there's like cups and things. Something happened to bring some trash over on this side. But it's the more natural terrain. Okay. Can you imagine if someone's camped out here? I don't think camping is allowed. The park is closed at dark. But would you be brave enough to to sleep out here at night? No lights and just the wildlife. I don't know how that would go. So there's a plane high up in the sky. It looks like just a regular, I can't see it myself, but you probably could see it in the video. I see the red and the blue, so it's probably a passenger jet. But it seems that the geese got quiet when the plane came across. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. Should we take a peek in the residential area just to see what's there? And we passed those people before, and the joggers are right back where we spotted them before. They went really fast on the other side. I'm gonna just cut through here. It's private property, so I probably can't go too far. No trespassing, loitering, trash dumping, soliciting, ball playing, skateboarding, rollerblading, loud music, or illegal parking. They want to keep it nice and pleasant. Not trespassing, I'm visiting, guys, to see what is here. Yeah, I don't want to go too far this way. I'm going to go the other way. And there's the pool. The pool's closed right now. Is that the pool? Let's see. But it looks pretty nice over here. Yeah, that's what it is. It looks like it's a swimming pool with a tarp over it because it's, the winter season is approaching, so it's covered up. There's more buildings than I thought. I didn't realize how many there are. How about that green car? Looking good. All right. I had to take a little detour because I was curious, guys, and I don't know when I'll be over here again. But isn't that a nice location? It's convenient to the town center and to the US Route 50 that goes between Washington, D.C. and Annapolis, the shore. You can go all the way to the beach and all the way to Washington, D.C. from one end to the other. And in between is the city of Bowie. We have the park, and this is a really small one. There's other larger areas to gather outside in Bowie as well. And they have dining establishments and gyms and all the usual things you would expect in a city. Bowie Performing Arts High School, Bowie State University, which is a historically black college and university. Oh, look at those birds. Oh my goodness. 2 of them. Wow, wow, wow. And they're not afraid of the geese. There's like so many more geese than there are those tall birds. And the geese don't react to them either. Certain parts I have to take my sunshades off because it gets shadier. And then other parts, the sun glares. So yeah, here we are back at the gathering spot. There's another entrance to those dwellings. Maybe I can get a closer look at the ducks. I don't know what those type of ducks are. They're different from the usual ones with the green. If I get closer, are they gonna flee? Let me see what happens. I don't want them to leave. The geese, you can hear them flapping their wings across the way. I don't know that behavior, but a lot of them are doing it. Alright, guys, I'm going to continue on in a moment. Give the joggers a chance to get around. Oh, look, that's where I was standing before. Now there's seagulls all on the edge. Remember, I said that the birds left their marks on the edge of the railing? Now we know why. Seagulls have gathered there. So I have ducks, mallards, Canadian geese, and seagulls. How nice. Maybe one day I'll see where that signpost and pathway lead to. As an older couple, we passed each other a couple of times. I'm gonna enjoy this video when I look back at it. It's one thing to look at it through the lens. You can experience it walking and through the lens, and then I'm gonna play back just to see the various details. Okay guys, let's get back up to the main road here. Bye geese. And again, that's how it looks in the beginning of, or the end of the autumn season in the state of Maryland. The trees have shed their leaves. We have about 2 weeks until the start of winter. Today is December the 8th. I think winter begins on the 21st or 22nd of December. And we had an early feel of it this week with the freezing temperatures, and now we have a reprieve. It's perfectly comfortable hoodie weather. No headband today. It was so freezing on Thursday evening when I was commuting back from DC, and I exited the train station. Woo-wee, it was cold. It was dark, windy, and bitter cold. Biting cold. But now, perfectly comfortable. There's that intersection again, which I think I've never been there in my car. I don't know where it is, like what's over there. It always amazes me, I said it before, how it's not at all quiet. I passed relatively few people. I saw the same few people as I went around. But we're not far from the busy town center and major US Route 50 and housing, more than one housing community. It's nice to have these little tucked away areas to get to enjoy some serenity that nature offers. And I don't know if the ducks or the geese are feeling serene today. I guess they are. They're relaxed. They're having a big relaxed gathering. I don't know, do geese go to Florida where it's warmer for the winter? Maybe they'll hang out here a little longer. I don't know where they go. Canadian geese. I know they're not going up to Canada now. All right. So thanks for joining me, friends. I think this may be a good place to sign off. Peace and blessings. Love from Maryland, US. Please visit again. Thank you for your good company. All right, bye friends. Alex H 2117 is the channel.